This is Brandon Moore and my Photon structured deck, and it's not complete, and Gold Skull Mask is my cameraman.
Yeah.
I drew this picture myself.
Let's get a look at this. Dark Magician of Chaos. Did you freehand this?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
Alright, now on to the cards. I run two Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons. Basically, it takes, you can special summon it or tribute summon it. You can have 2,000 more attack, 2 monsters, and you can special summon it. And if you battle an XYZ monster, you can banish both of them and gain 500 attack for each XYZ material. Next is Galaxy Knight.
You're welcome.
I run one of those. You can run 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons, but I run 2.
Because you only have 2.
Basically, Galaxy Knight, what you do is normal summon him when you have another Photon card on the field, and his attack becomes 1,800. And if you have a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in your graveyard, you can special summon it.
You're welcome.
Alright. I run 2 Photon Caesars.
You're welcome.
When you tribute summon Photon Caesar, you can special summon a Photon Caesar out of your deck. I run 2 Cyber Dragons. Usually you want to run 3. You can special summon if you control the monsters your opponent does. I run 1 Photon Slasher.
You're welcome.
When your opponent has an XYZ, you can special summon it.
You want to tell him why I'm saying you're welcome?
Because he got it from me.
You got you most of these cards.
2 Photon Thrashers. You want to have 3, but I only have 2. You can special summon him if you have no monsters on the field, and if you have another monster on the field, he can't attack. I run 3 Photon Crushers. When you attack, he just changes the defense position at the end of the battle. I run 1 Photon Pirate. His effect is banish a Photon monster in your graveyard, and he gains 1,000 attack, and you can use his effect twice per turn, so his attack becomes 3,000.
Yeah, I like that.
I run 1 Photon Lizard. You want to run 2, but I don't have another one. Tribute him, and you can get another Photon monster, 1 level 4 lower Photon monsters out of your deck
to your hand.
Dimension Wanderer, he's pretty good when you are using Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon.
He's evil.
Effect, and it takes 3,000 damage.
Yeah, no, if you use Photon Dragon's effect, you discard that dude from your hand, and he goes, boom, 3,000 damage.
I want to run 2 Photon Satellites, but I only have 1. His effect is when you combine another Photon monster, and combine their levels together, and both their levels will be the same. And then XYZ like that. And I want to run at least 2 of these, but I only have 1 effect Veiler. It stops your opponent's monster's effect.
During the main phase.
Yeah, during the main phase. Alright, let's move on to...
How many monsters do you run?
18 in total right now. Let's move on to my spell card. I run 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 City Storm, and Message in the Bottle. Its effect, target 3 monsters with different levels in your graveyard, and special summon them onto your side of the field. The attacks are 0 and their effects are negated. What you want to do, you want to have like
Galaxy Queen's Light.
Yeah, and try to summon.
Get a Photon Dragon or another level 8 monster out there, and then Galaxy Queen's Light on the other 2, and overlay. If you do not overlay, you take 4,000 damage.
So you want to do what you can with it.
Anything.
You want to fight an Averette?
Averette, I think.
Whatever it's called. Smashing Ground. I like Smashing Ground. Double summon, you'll need it at certain times. Allows you to normal summon one more time during your phase. And it's still like, if I control the monsters, I can special summon 1 level 4 lower Photon monster out of my deck. And I can't normal summon that turn. Galaxy Expedition. Its effect is when I have a level 5 or higher Photon monsters, I can special summon any Photon card out of my deck into face-up defense position. I run 1 XYZ Territory. It's an okay card, but if you have Neo's Galaxy Photon Dragon, it's really good. And they gain 200 attack for each rank when you're battling another monster. And it's steel cards. Photon Booster. You can target 1 level 4 or lower light monster on your field, except the token all face-up monsters on the field with his name becomes 2,000 attack until the end phase. I run 2 MSTs, and I run a Photon Trident. It's like an MST. 2 Queens.
If you can destroy a monster.
Yeah, and 2 Galaxy Queens Light. Those are useful for them. And 2 Polymerization.
Polymerization.
Alright.
So, how many spells?
I have 18 spells in total.
Dang.
And now for the trap.
So, how many cards do you have in this deck?
43.
Oh, okay.
I run 1 Call of the Haunted, 1 Scrap Iron Scarecrow, 1 Wabaku, which you take no battle damage, and 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device. You put a muster back in your opponent's hand, or yours if you choose to. 1 Negated Attack, and your opponent's battle phase, and 2 Sacrilege Arms. Destroys an attacking muster. Now let's move on to the extra deck.
Awesome.
I have Neo Galaxy Eye Photon Dragon. You have to have 3 level 8 monsters, and when it's summoned and you use Photon Dragon as its XZ material, all cards on the field are negated that are face up.
All effects.
Yeah, and when you have an XYZ material monster on the field besides him, you can detach 1 XYZ and take all their XY material and gain 500 for each one of them. I run number 61.
You're welcome.
Lochosaurus, whatever it's called. 2 level 5s is really useful for this deck.
Lochosaurus.
And you can detach 1 XY material from this card to target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls.
Blow it up. They take damage for whatever the original attack is.
Yeah.
And then you can attack again, but you can't attack directly.
Yeah.
And again, you're welcome.
Number 19, Freezadon. He's not very useful, but I just use him for defense.
You know what's pretty fun? Look at that. Yeah. See it?
What? Oh. 61.
19 is 61 upside down.
I use him too because you can blow up other cards if you attach 1 XYZ material. 2 level 5s. I run him. He's good for light monsters.
Again, you're welcome.
And then when he's destroyed, you get to draw 1 card. I run 2 Utopia, 1 Gemini Pearl. I never really use it, not unless I really need it for his attack. 1 number 17 Leviathan Dragon. And occasionally I might use that. It's like a magician. What it does, once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle during either player's turn. When a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, you can attach 1 XY material from this card to negate the activation. If you do destroy that card. And last but not least, Twin Photon Lizard.
Question. How many cards are in your extra deck?
15.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't know how many is in it. It's not 15 no more.
Let's count.
It's probably like 11 or 12.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Alright, it's 11.
But back onto Twin Photon Dragons. Say you use polymerization for 2 Galaxy Photon Dragons, and you attribute this, and you can summon both of them back.
So, 2 Galaxy Eyes. Messed up way.
And this is it for my Photon deck. Please comment. This is Rated More with Gold Skull Mask.
Comment, rate, and subscribe.
Or something. Thank you.